The first is no final say. This is a radical new idea that says no matter how certain you are, you might be wrong. And so might everyone else. And that means you need to put in place a system where, first of all, any idea can be floated because it might have something to contribute to correcting an error somewhere. And second, no one's allowed to be in charge of this process. No one's allowed to come along and say, okay, you can say X, but you cannot say Y, because Y might be right. You never know. So that sets up an open-ended process of constant criticism and checking. And that's a revolution in human affairs. No one had thought of that until basically the mid 1600s. That's the underpinning. It's called the fallibilist rule. That's the underpinning of not only free speech, but the whole error checking system we rely on. The second is no personal authority. And this one's equally revolutionary and even harder to implement. And this says, okay, so how are you going to figure out what's right and what's wrong? Well, you can't do it by saying God revealed it to you, or by saying I'm the dictator. I'm the president of the country. I'm going to tell you what's right. You can't just say I'm Xi Jinping. So here's what's true. No one gets authority just simply based on who they are. So whatever you do to check an idea, you're going to have to persuade other people who are not like you, because no one's in a position to take control of the argument.